Hey guys, Curtis here with you today. Today I'm going over the Herm Sprenger little quick release attachment that you can get to add to a collar. Let me get this a little bit closer here for you so you can kind of see it. This part here is the normal collar. That's what you get. Let me move that a little bit. This is your normal collar. This is what you would buy separately. This is the piece here that you can add to it. Basically what this does here is it replaces the original piece that's in there. That way, if you have arthritis or just weak hands, or you just don't want the inconvenience of trying to unclip one of these to take it off, you can get one of these to replace the middle clasp, or middle divider is what I always call it. See if I can figure this out. So basically, so it started like this. I am taking this little piece and pulling it like that. Now, you have a little button here. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but it's slightly raised above that steel. Press this, and let's see how this comes out. So you press it, comes out like this. All right, so that's what how it's coming apart. So to put it back together, it goes back in there, snaps into place so you can hear it, and just make sure that you don't accidentally push that button and collar fall off on you. Has this little protective, I guess, a sleeve, goes back over it. So if you have, again, arthritic hands or just weak hands and taking apart this way is too difficult for you, I can definitely see the pluses of using this. A downside that I can see to this is that this particular one I have is for the 2.25 millimeter collar, and that's the collar I have right here. This is generally put on a small dog. I do know some people like to add a bunch of links to this and put on larger dogs, but if you are actually using it for a smaller dog, this piece here is significantly bigger than the original divider that comes with it. I would guess and say, that's huge actually, because the normal divider is smaller than even one of these. It's maybe, give or take, half the size of one of these. So this here, from tip to tip, that I would say would be 2.5 of these. So that's significantly bigger. So if you are putting this on a smaller dog, this would make the collar big. So that could be an issue depending on the size of your dog. So depending on the route you're taking there, I would not recommend this for a smaller dog, but if you are using this same collar for a larger dog, then this would be really good if you do have, weak fingers or a bad hand or something. But as far as the safety features, it does look like it's be very safe. Again, you pull that down, push the button to come out. Takes a few seconds to figure out the mechanics of it here, but I mean, it's pretty easy. Again, you can hear it snap to let you know what's in there. And again, safety feature goes over it to block you from accidentally hitting that button and popping it off. So if you have bad hands, again, I would definitely recommend this. I see that being very convenient, very handy for you. If your dog is small, again, I see that being possibly an issue, because these collars are designed to be relatively snug, not flopping around real loose. So if your dog is small, again, that's going to add quite a bit of girth to it. But got pros and cons to it, like most things. Let me put this up here one more time so you can kind of get a better look at it before we go.